everyone, this is Tales of Swordfall. I am Paul. I'm the guy who runs this game. And who am I with tonight?
You're with Gatricious. I'm playing Tirkir Flokisun, and he's got his pet owlbear munchkin thing.
Khalees.
Yes.
Khalees is so cute. And I'm Guy, playing Nork.
I'm Luke Skytracker, playing Gavin the Goliath Paladin.
And I am Baron Butterfly playing Rayanne, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get out of my situation.
Yeah.
Flying colors with flying colors. You do have color spray, right?
No,
I'm joking. Yeah, there's literally a spell where you blast colors at people. It's pretty cool. Anyways.
Rainbows of death! Okay. Sorry.
I'm going to acquire that.
I don't know if that's a
called
sorcerer.
Care Bear Stare.
Anyways, last time we were on Tales of Swordfall. We found out the austere that the party has been traveling with isn't actually the real austere.
Austere imposture.
Yes, austere imposter, or we dubbed fake austere.
Or Zulir, his actual name.
Yeah,
the Oster Imposter.
Zulir is his real name.
Yes.
They did find that the real austere was on their tail, following them, planning to catch the imposter. And he had some companions with him from the magic school, and a certain High Lord elf who was very angry at Rayanne.
He said more angry at Rayanne than they were at fake Austere, which is pretty scary.
It's very concerning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna go great.
Mm-hmm. And I think we agreed to be bait, not bait. I think that was our. I was like, that sounds like bait, and they're like, nah.
It's not bait.
Yeah, austere. The real austere was like, no, of course not. We'll keep you safe.
Yeah.
And
I feel about as safe as a worm on a hook.
Yep. And let's see, and where we actually left off, like the very end scene, Nork was trying to convince Rayanne to give back the Elder Focus.
Yeah, so Nork was just talking to Rayanne off to the side, saying, well, if you give it back, if you're willing to give it up, we might be able to negotiate for your freedom, since we're being used as bait anyway.
Yeah, this is going to be harder than I imagined. You know how many times I've had to give back things? It doesn't happen that often.
Well,
this is going to be hard. But it beats imprisonment, and hopefully it beats whatever they had in store beyond imprisonment.
I have a feeling it would have been. Well, let's just say I bet it's much more favorable for you in the long run. So I'll go. I'll go talk to them and start the conversation. And what do you say? You come up and offer back, and then we'll make a deal.
Okay.
All right. Nork's gonna mosey back over to the main group, and that elf lady. So.
Yep. The elf lady is standing in front of Lord Brynhinol. She's in full plate armor. You can see her golden hair kind of slightly flowing out of her helmet, and the Lord is standing behind her. He's tall. He almost looks angelic. He has this golden, almost glowing hair, despite it being It's still pretty dark outside. You guys aren't even. Well, you guys are probably close to dawn, but he seems to be glowing and is magnificent.
All right. Well, Norik's gonna stop for a moment, muster up his confidence, and go approach the elf lady and start out. He's gonna start out with. I don't think I've introduced myself yet. I'm Norik.
Gavin's gonna smile and go, I have.
The elf lady looks down at you because she has no other choice, and and she kind of looks at the elf behind her, and she looks down. We are the House of Britton Hall. What do you want?
Well, my party member, who I've been traveling with for some time now, admitted to me that she took something from you, and I talked with her.
Gavin looks horrified.
And we would like to attempt to use this moment to make things right.
I hate to be the spokesperson of chaos here, but did we roll my newfound madness thing last session when I woke up from the long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
We're about to basically act as bait for Zulier, and
They said it wasn't bait.
well, so we're willing to help you with your quest with capturing Zulier. Now, if Rayanne were to return what she stole, and we were to help you with completing this quest of capturing this criminal, would that be enough to forgive the crime?
I don't think you understand, Halfling. We're not here for the Magic Academy. We're just here for the girl. Zulier's the Magic Academy's problem. Once we have the Elder focus, we'll leave. And leave her alone.
Oh, well, that's easy. Then she just gives you the older thingy and everybody's happy.
Norik's gonna look over to Austere.
Yes, it's true. They only traveled along with us because our pursuits led us into the same direction.
Austere, is it true that that we will be safe until or you will help keep us safe until Zulier is captured?
Yes, we'll do everything in our power to keep you safe.
Don't worry, I'll be there too.
Well then, with our current bargaining, I believe that so long as Rayanne still has a punishment to be paid for her crime, I think it is in our best interest to not return the item until after this quest is completed.
And this is the point where you roll a persuasion for me.
Dun dun dun.
Let me find
Can I roll a persuasion to help him with my smiling, mediating aura?
You'll make things worse, trust me.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Can I roll a persuasion to help him now?
How are you going to persuade the good Lord Brynhinol?
Lord Brunel, I really think, she has to use her focus thing to do magic-y things. And we may have to do magic-y things to keep Lazulier from, hurting us. Because he throws fire around, like, a lot. And, you wouldn't want... I think it might be better if she keeps it till we're all sort of safe. And he's going to smile real wide.
Okay, roll me that persuasion.
I imagine Rayanne's just hiding behind a tree, just kind of like cringing, like, oh, please.
The elf lord looks up at Gavin. Guess you have a point.
He's gonna smile at the rest of the party. I have a point. And then he's gonna pat the elf on the shoulder a little bit. Lord Brennel, you can trust me. I'm a paladin of the goddess Sassa. I'll make sure she returns it once we're all safe.
And like the first pat, he actually just kind of brushes off to the side very easily. And
Gavin's gonna keep kind of patting that spot, just a little absent-mindedly.
Yeah, you're probably patting air at this point.
Yeah,
because he just
patting the air, just like, yeah, it's gonna be fine.
And he says nothing, but his eyes are just burning with this intense hatred right now.
Gavin's gonna just smile back because it just goes right over his
head. Yeah, I kind of figured.
And Nork, amazed at what
seemed the impossible.
Gavin has pulled off. Just looks up at Gavin and gives him a pat, like on the knee or something.
I got your back, Ick.
Next, the red-headed elf woman comes up. It kind of herds you two off away from Lord Brynhinol.
Where are we going?
I wanted to ask you a personal question. Both of you. Are you attached to your cursed items? Did you mean to have them?
No. See, I'm a paladin. I serve the goddess Sassa, and this is a bad thing. And I touched it, and it stuck to me, and I really don't want it. Do you know how to get it off?
Yes. And
oh, you do?
Yeah.
Could you take it off?
She touches your very sore and broken hand, and there's a little light, and your hand opens.
Yes! Gavin is going to hug her. He's very happy about this. I'm so happy it finally came off. I couldn't let go of it. I tried, and I hit my hand. It just didn't work. What do I do with it? I can't touch it.
You're squeezing me.
Oh, sorry. My mother used to tell me I didn't know my own strength.
And what about you? Nork, was it?
You can call him Ick.
Yes, Nork.
Ick.
Well, it's true. It is a cursed item. I believe at this moment there's more purpose to be served with than without.
Gavin looks scandalized. But it's cursed, Ick. You don't keep cursed things because they're cursed.
And Nork's gonna look back at Gavin and say, just because I can't take it off doesn't mean I want to be rid of it yet.
But Ick, it's bad.
Sometimes the benefits outweigh the curse.
But it's cursed. Gavin this doesn't click with Gavin.
She just gives you this look of pity.
What do I do with... Oh, go ahead.
Nork, if you do want that off, I can help you. For the time being. But once we leave, you will be on your own.
I understand.
Well,
I appreciate your offer. I'll consider. For now, I think I'll stay with it.
So, what's Tyrker doing at the moment?
Tyrker would be very skeptically watching all of these interactions and just trying to figure out how not to die in a few moments.
Go ahead.
But
Sorry.
it doesn't seem like the best time to spark up a conversation that he would be interested in having.
And
Can I roll perception to see if Tyrker's nervous?
that would actually be an insight.
All right, insight. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I'm bad at insight. Oh, hey, that was actually all right.
No, you can kind of see what surface attitudes he has. Like, what would Tyrker be showing on the outside right now?
I'm like almost half hiding behind a tree, looking a bit uneasy.
All right,
and definitely a bit of a scowl, like yeah, that's what you'd notice.
All right, Gavin's gonna walk over to him and pat him on the back and go, "It's okay, Tyrker. I have a full bladder too." Just gotta hold it.
Just absolute concern on Tyrker's face as he looks at you. And when you pat him on the back, he'll actually kind of push you away where your bladder is, just like shove right there.
Oh, dude!
I think you should go take care of that. Not right here. No, I want to come with you. You can go do that alone.
All right. Well, don't do the bait thing without me, okay? Because I need to be there for that.
Oh, okay. Just like
Gavin's gonna lumber off and take care of business.
Okie dokie. So Rand's just hiding behind a tree.
Yeah. Just trying to eavesdrop on that conversation between the elves and Norg, and I'm just like clinging, like, oh goodness, what are they saying?
You can do a perception check to see if you can hear fully what they're saying.
Okay, so let me see. Perception. Hey!
You catch some of it. You at least hear the part where Gavin was speaking loudly and clearly, because it's Gavin and the boy can't be quiet.
I always speak loudly and clearly.
Yep. It's what Sassa wants.
Proclaim it from the housetops.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, God. Hey, guys! I found a tree and I'm going to pee on it! Great.
Yeah, he's probably doing something to that effect in the background.
Boy. But once the interaction is done, it seems like Lord Brynhall, I keep getting this name wrong, Brynhinol, just instantly gazes back in your direction.
Nork's gonna mosey back over to Rayanne and say, stick with the group and you'll be okay for now. We're not giving it back at the moment.
What's the damage?
Let's just say Gavin surprised me with his negotiating.
Wait, what, Gavin? What did he say?
He convinced them that you need it for this upcoming, probably difficult battle we're about to have.
Well, I mean, you do, right? Gavin just like popped up behind them with surprising stealth.
I really can't use my skills that I've used on the streets that well as in magic. So,
well, whether you find it useful for the upcoming, for any upcoming fight we may have, or whether it's not useful, we've convinced them that it is.
But it is useful, isn't it?
I'm guessing he's wanting a way for me to pay him back too, on top of it.
Well, we'll figure that out.
I'm already wondering.
But it is useful. Like, isn't that how you do magic-y things?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Unfortunately, it was his.
Oh. Why did you take it?
I have a fascination with magical items ever since I was a kid.
Well, I mean, I have a fascination with knickknacks, but I don't go around taking other people's knickknacks. I mean, that's not entirely true. One time I accidentally put one in my pocket because I got scared, and then I ran away because they told me to leave, and then like I realized I had it, so I had to go back and give it back, but then they wouldn't let me. It's a long story.
But I saw it as a way to move on from living in the streets. They're magical items that give you abilities. Give you more than just living on the streets.
You know what you can also do is you can leave the streets and then go into the woods, and then you say you live in the woods, and like that's better.
I'd prefer not to be alone.
Well, I mean, we all
like
do. That's
hearing
why
the
I joined
hustle
up with
and bustle.
Turker and then you guys, so I could have friends. And he hugs you both, kind of like that half hug thing.
Aw.
Booker will walk up when you guys are doing that, not joining the hug, but slightly behind. Rand, what makes you think you're ever really alone?
I don't know.
Kind of a creepy question, Turker.
Do you feel like you're alone when we're not around, or
Not
do you feel like you
anymore.
have Sasa with you?
Well, I see what you mean. Yeah, Sasa's always with us.
Well, with you.
Well, no, she's with everybody, but especially with me.